This is Matthew Dark here for World Horror Network and HorrorPunks.com, here with the guys from Calabrese on Friday, June 20th, 2008. Guys, want to just introduce yourselves really quick?
I am Bobby Calabrese. I play guitar.
Jimmy Calabrese, play bass.
For those out there that are unfamiliar with you guys, why don't you tell us a little about yourselves? Can you give us a little history of the band?
History of the band, yeah, we're all brothers. Decided to start the band early in 2000. Yeah, me and Bob decided to start a band that, something that we'd do some music that we actually listened to, and we needed a drummer, and Dave was up for the task, and he didn't mind being yelled at, so he learned to play drums real quick, and he started playing shows after a year, and here we are now. People enjoying what we're doing, and so we just keep doing it.
That's pretty appropriate, a black cat cross in the past. Uh-oh. So where are you from? Can you tell us a little bit about the local scene?
We're from Phoenix, Arizona, and the local scene's pretty good. A lot of cool bands coming out. For example, Zombies, our good friend Zombies from Flagstaff/Phoenix.
Zombies is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they do a cool Danzig, Samhain kind of style thing. It's very cool. There's a lot of cool bands. Prescott, there's Hour of the Wolf. They're very cool. They got the cool 80s punk rock kind of Danzig thing, sort of, a little bit here and there. I don't know. It's really cool. A lot of cool bands. That's about it.
Right on. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Where have you guys traveled for shows? Where's your favorite place to play? The best show and the worst show?
I like California.
This is Bobby. California is definitely the best because it seems like a lot of people out there take music for like a lot. They enjoy it a lot more than. It's not as jaded out there, it seems, or if it is, we don't notice it. But it seems like a lot of more music fans out there. Texas is also very cool. Definitely the like the West Coast kind of stuff. I mean, who knows if we get out to the East Coast? Maybe that'll be awesome. It's very far. It's very far.
Yeah,
worst place though? There's never a worst place. It is always awesome.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, next question. Do you plan to do a U.S. tour at any point in the future?
Yeah, we do more of shock and awe mini tours where we can, trying to get the most out of each show. But yeah, actually we tried to do some East Coast shows earlier this year, but we couldn't get anything confirmed and booked and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll still do that. We'll keep on working on that. But right now we finally got distribution in Europe, so we're gonna focus on trying to get some shows out there. And yeah, we always wanted to make it out to Lodi and play out there in the
of course, yeah, birthplace of Misfits. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's basically where Horror Punk was born. Coolness, that sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are the world's greatest horror rock band. Tell us what you think the appeal of horror is and why it's gotten so big in recent years.
Nasty. I don't know. Okay, take that one.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's everything goes in cycles. I think you see the horror movies are coming back into vogue, and I think the state of the world affairs with wars and the rise of fascism within the U.S. and possible
imperialism, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and the right wing, not the right wing, the religious right kind of trying to take hold of the U.S. and I don't know, maybe it's just people more interested in spiritualism and the occult because of a lot of people not making it back from Iraq and Afghanistan. So I don't know, it just seems like the right time. Yeah, maybe it's as simple as it's cool. I don't know.
Right on. That's an awesome answer. So what are your major influences?
Are you talking about music?
Yeah, everything. Everything that influenced the band to make it what it is today.
This is Bobby speaking. I guess for me, major influences obviously other music. Probably some of our favorite bands are obviously the Sacred Holy Three, Misfits, Samhain, and Danzig. There's always like Typo, Negative, Man or Astroman, a cool surf band, the best space rock band ever, and cool stuff, surf rock, rock and roll. Sleaze rock, I guess, maybe if you want to really. Video games and really gross horror novels are the best.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely the horror literature and also movies, of course, and my favorite is like the splatter 80s comedies and stuff like that,
like
Dead Alive,
Massacre.
And all that. I like a little humor mixed in with my blood and guts.
Awesome.
But also, I think the scene also influences us as well. It's like with just seeing how people react and getting their feedback and just seeing the other bands out in the scene, and the horror magazines coming out, like the one U.S. one that we're Horror Hound, which we're striking up a friendship with them, and that's actually I don't know, it's pretty cool to see them supporting us, and we can do that vice versa. So
it's funny you should mention that. All right, I'm going to skip around. I guess I'm going to skip a little bit, but speaking of Horror Hound, can you tell us how you got involved with Horror Hound? That's one of my questions.
Oh crap! I can't remember his name. I believe it's Eric.
You can do it, right?
Yeah, you can figure that out. No, Horror Hound. Actually, they came out to see us at the Kentucky show. Which one was that?
Covington, Kentucky, at the Mad Hatter. Covington, Kentucky, at the Mad Hatter.
And they actually came out, brought us a magazine with an article on there saying, hey, we really like you guys. Here's an article we wrote about like the horror rock scene, and
awesome.
So, and then we were just talking all night, and then got back, sent them an email and say, hey, you want to do some cross promotion? And they said, yeah, let's do it. And so yeah, we're gonna try to go out there and make it to some of the play some of the Horror Hound weekends and whatnot, but that didn't work out for the ones coming up. But hopefully, if they do some West Coast stuff, we'll.
What about tours like Sounds from the Underground? Would you guys think about getting involved with something like that sometime in the future? It's like metal and death rock, and it, usually headed by like Guar and stuff like that.
We consider everything.
Yeah, everything would be awesome.
Yeah, if we can do it, it works schedule-wise and everything business-wise works out. We're open to doing anything and everything.
Okay, so you wouldn't be opposed to like playing on something like the Warped Tour or something like that. If you can get the exposure for it, then you would just. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, if you could play a show with anyone, any band in history, who would it be?
I can't, man. Danzig. I like him.
Alright.
I guess if I'll shape Dave's answer. I guess 91 Danzig or 88 Danzig would be awesome. Beginning Danzig, or all time. Oh my God. Elvis. I don't know. I guess
pretty cool.
You either have to go for
I would get Elvis to open for you.
You either have to go for like your own favorite band, or like the biggest band for your buck. Like you could open up for Def Leppard and like play to like 18 billion people. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
So, cool. I guess Guns N' Roses then, if that's the point.
All right.
At their peak, in front of like 20 billion people in like Germany or something.
Wembley Stadium or something.
Oh yeah, the Metallica one where they had the riots and stuff with Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, going that vein, that'd be cool for Ozzy and Black Sabbath. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty
Back in
cool.
they started in the 60s, so late 60s, whatever. Yeah, that's wild.
Can you tell us a little bit about the movie that you were in, The Graves?
We can't reveal too much of that right now, but basically all our scene was it was us being us, and the heroine the heroines came in. It was just setting up. Basically, we were used to set up their adventures, so we didn't get to see any of the action or any of that stuff. But hopefully, we'll get to see a screener of that and see how it goes. But we're told it looks good, sounds good. I haven't seen the script or anything yet either, but
cool.
Crossing our fingers, it's gonna be good.
Well, actually, speaking of the movie has some really well-known names in horror. Bill Moseley, Tony Todd, Amanda Weiss, and Claire Grant, to name a few. Did you guys actually get to meet any of them?
No. They weren't in our scene.
Although the lead singer from Lamb of God was hanging out.
Oh, that was him?
We didn't really.
Can you tell us a little bit about the making of the Voices of the Dead video?
Oh, cool. Check out the Calabrese 666 blog spot, I think it is. I got a detailed description of that if you want to check it out. But yeah, it was fun, very professional. We felt like I don't know, like we're possibly rock stars because of the way they were treating us. But then we remembered, oh yeah, we were paying them. But no, they had a lot of volunteers as well for our small budget. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. We turned out a lot better than we expected, and so we're very pleased with the results.
The Traveling Vampire Show has been receiving glowing reviews. Did the album meet or exceed your expectations?
Let's see, did it exceed it? I think definitely, yeah. I think for me personally, I think it had better songwriting. I think we all wrote and played better than we did in the first album. So I was very happy with it after listening to it. It sounded huge. It sounded great. So hopefully the third album can be better and just blow some faces off, blow some mind balls, print that.
Yeah, tonight you'll hear a couple songs, unreleased songs for the new CD coming up, 3 new ones. So
wicked.
Hopefully you'll enjoy those.
Cool. All right. When you get a chance, if I can just get them by name so I can tell everyone, just to be jealous the fact that I got to hear this stuff before them.
Yeah, let's see what we've got. Well, the first one's going to be Blood of the Wolf, Violet Hellfire, and then the Near Twilight will be the third one.
You guys have a lot of songs that deal with ghosts and the supernatural. Do you believe in ghosts or spirits? Do you put any faith in modern-day ghost hunters?
Yeah.
All right. That's a great answer.
I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it's all fun and games. It's fun. You never know. You never truly know, but it's definitely cool to think about it. And hopefully one day experience it, if anything. A small, cold draft in the middle of the night. That would be very cool. Who knows? But it's definitely fun to think about and talk about and sing about. So.
Yeah, it's hard to say for sure. I think that we're open-minded enough to go either way if there's anything that could be proven.
So is it part of your everyday kind of belief system? Is it something that you're interested in? Is it a hobby?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a big fan of Coast to Coast. George Norrie is the host out there. People should check that out. Actually, I was just listening to the editor of Haunting Times, I think it is, magazine. He was talking about Frank's Box, which is they kind of call it the telephone spirit communication. It's sort of like the one that Thomas Edison was working on before he died. And I'm very intrigued by all this stuff, and especially technology and the occult mixing together. It's pretty fascinating. And you can't get enough.
So you're into the whole using technology to kind of breach the realm of the spirit.
Yeah, if it's possible, I'd say go for it. But I also have read a lot of James Randi, and I've seen the other side of the coin, the skeptics. And I think you gotta listen to everything. You can't just listen just to the just to the mediums who say that they're actually speaking to the spirits. You got to also listen to the magicians who know all the tricks to know if it's truly what they say it is.
And the skeptics.
Yeah.
Skeptics usually they're pretty much in authority. Moving right along. Is there an area where you live that is known to be haunted? If so, is there a legend or story associated with the alleged haunting? And have you ever been there?
Oh yeah, last weekend I was actually out in Flagstaff, Arizona, at the Monte Vista Hotel. And actually I forget, I think it's room 23, but there is a ghost. Well, I think the 4th floor or something like that. One of the floors has more ghost activity, but there's one room, 23 I believe it is, has it's called the Meat Man Room, and there was a guy that used to live there in the hotel, and I guess he was really eccentric, and he hung meat on the fan, and when they died he found him meat all over the place in there, and I guess he still haunts that room supposedly. But I wasn't in that room. I didn't see any activity. There were some spirits that did keep us up at night, but that was alcohol, and because there's no air conditioning there. You had to have the windows open. It's right down below. It's all the bars and stuff. So.
And I guess to close it out, do you guys have any final words? Anything that you guys want to say to your fans, to the members of the World Horror Network or HorrorPunks.com? Anything like that, gentlemen?
I guess to start with me. If anyone out there is making an indie movie, definitely indie horror movie, or I guess any indie movie that's kind of cool. Whatever you got, just hit us up. Maybe we can do a soundtrack, throw a song your way, maybe be a part of it somehow if it's easy. Video games, if all those giant companies want to throw us on Tony Hawk 86, we'll definitely do it. And if any artists out there want to hit us up, they got some cool artwork, maybe we'll strike a deal and see what's up. Maybe get a new cool T-shirt design, rock it, roll it,
right on,
add it to our 18 million shirts.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the fans and everyone that just loves, the darker side of life, and it's cool because everyone seems to, have something in common. So it's, it seems like the music and the scene just goes hand in hand because everyone just, they understand each other. So as long as everyone stays true and be who they are, we appreciate it. And in the World Horror Network, thank you for doing what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Appreciate you, Matthew, for coming out.
Sure.
Thank you.
Davey, anything you want to say?
I think Jim said it.
Wrap up. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. This is Matthew Dark for the World Horror Network and HorrorPunks.com. Stay evil.